everyone, it's Caryan from Have a Cookie and I'm here with Nick from Makin Games.
Hello.
Who is here with Raging Justice, which is very exciting. So, first things first, do you think you could describe the game in 10 words or less?
10 words or less? Oh, I doubt I can do that, but a nostalgic, retro-inspired, side-scrolling brawler. Is that right?
Yeah, I think
That's
but
less,
that's
I
good.
think.
That covers all of the sort of aspects of it. So you mentioned it's a side-scrolling brawler. I was a huge fan of like Streets and Rage when I was younger, so this is really exciting for us. What made you want to go back to this genre?
It's from an era, probably my formative years as a gamer, is that kind of the 16-bit era, the golden age of the arcades.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't go to arcades often as much as I wanted,
Yeah.
but when I went there, I would stand, it was the IMAX of gaming for its time. You went there to see games that were made exactly how they were supposed to be. There was no kind of cutting back. They were arcade buff because they were the arcade games. And I would go there and I would stand and I would watch games such as Double Dragon or Final Fight, and I would just be in awe of them, and they would take my money when I had pocket money to spend.
Yeah. So how have you kind of brought this into the 21st century? How have you sort of modernised it and made it new and refreshed?
So we're trying to make it feel like your memory of those games rather than necessarily those
Really
games.
does.
Sometimes games don't play as well as they actually remember.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it feel modern, so we're trying to make it feel nice, quick, responsive controls. We've got the HD graphics. We've gone for a modern look on the graphics rather than going for like pixel art or something like that, which is, it's been done fantastically in games like Scott Pilgrim. But we just wanted that something a little bit different, something a little bit more HD, for want of a better term.
I think the thing that's good about it feels like you kind of saw it when you were younger. If you look at that now, it's sort of like that's not realistic at all, but that's the way that I remember seeing it when I was young, so it does feel like it when I was a kid.
We're going for something that looks great on a 42-inch TV, something that sounds great on surround sound as well. It's a modern soundtrack, cheesy, retro stylings in the guitar and the music and stuff like that in there, but it's not chiptunes. It's a modern soundtrack. We're going 3D surround sound to make you immersed in the world.
Yeah.
We're going to have online multiplayer. That might not be at launch, but we will have online multiplayer. We'll have various game modes for that, for the multiplayer. And we're going to support it post-launch. I mean, that's a very modern thing to do in and of itself, and it means that we're able to use any kind of aspects that our players enjoy and tweak them and improve them and move the game forward.
Yeah.
Games like Streets of Rage, they're a line in the sand, but that line can't move now. They are the game that they were, and they are fantastic to play. That doesn't move, and we're hoping that with Raging Justice we can constantly evolve it as well, and we can keep pushing it forward.
So one of the things that I thought was interesting is that you can choose to do whether sort of good cop or bad cop, and that'll have kind of consequences.
So yeah, one of the things we're trying to get into the gameplay is we want to cater for a few different play styles, so you can play it as a button masher if you want to stick it on easy, infinite continues, just button mash it through and play through the game. Or you can go for hard difficulties and they take a bit more time, or you can then choose whether you want to be a good cop or a bad cop. Now, a good cop is somebody who arrests their quota of baddies. Each level will have a quota of arrests to perform, and it takes a little bit of gameplay to get to the arrest, so you have to stun an enemy, then you can arrest them. But that means you have to kind of like manage the screen a little bit. You have to try and drag enemies out of the pack a little bit, just off to the side, and then you can stun them, then you can arrest them without getting damaged by somebody else. Conversely, if you want to be a bad cop, stun them and then KO them. The consequences that'll have is, as you progress through the game, from level to level, you'll have this good cop, bad cop rating, and that will determine how you start the next level. So, for example, potentially a good cop would be rewarded with a health recharge or slightly better strength or something at the beginning of that level. Whereas a bad cop, you won't get your health recharge, but you'll start with a baseball bat or something a bit nasty, but still fun.
So they'll all have
I don't want to punish anybody. If you want to play it as the good cop or play it as the bad cop, I want you to have fun.
Yeah.
So there's no kind of, I'm not on judging the morality you choose. I'm letting you choose however you want and play it however you want.
Yeah. So you can sort of interact with the environments and pick up different things. Do you have any favourites that you can work with?
So the other weekend we spent probably a little too much time on a very particular element on the first screen of the game. There's a little city rat going back and forth, just a little environmental thing. And then we thought, wouldn't it be cool if you could kick that rat? Now, no rats have been hurt in the making of this game. Okay, this is purely fictional. But you can
do it.
If you sneak up on it just right, and kick it, it shoots off the screen in comic speed.
So the options
and
there.
you can aim it at somebody
Right.
and knock them over.
So you can use the rats.
You can use the rat as a weapon. We're trying to keep anything that's in the kind of the play area interactable in some way, either as a weapon or something you can smash, or just something just to make it fun.
Yeah, I was quite surprised when I was playing before and Nikki Rage just picked up a fire hydrant and threw it at someone.
Yeah,
Quite shocked
rip
that
it
she
off
could do
the
that,
ground,
but
throw it at someone.
it's a fun pick. So obviously it's still a bit in development. What
Yes.
more is that to do with the game? Have you got any more plans?
Sorry?
Have you got any sort of more plans for it in the development?
To finish it initially. the biggest hurdle right now is to get to our launch. So we're pushing hard right now to complete the game. You spoke to my wife Anna, who's the other half of Makin Games. She's actually quite pregnant right now, and she said we have a hard deadline here. We have to finish this game. There's no delays now. So I have to have the game finished in the next kind of month and a half, and then we're looking to launch our the first launch. With it being a modern game, as I said before, updates are important, so we will be supporting this post-launch with updates. It's not a fire and forget game. So right now our concern is finish the game, balancing it in the story mode, getting the two-player co-op working, and getting the difficulties right.
Yeah.
Launch it. Hopefully it'll be launched January, February kind of time frame. We don't have a specific launch date, but that's our kind of ballpark we're aiming for right now, early next year. And then support it after that with multiplayer add-ons, with new characters maybe if it's popular.
Yeah. So while you're at the expo, is there anything you're excited to see? Do you get the chance to get away from the booth at all?
I have hardly left.
You've just got this little corner.
It's been very fulfilling.
I think the good way to put it.
Yes.
Great.
I've had a little walk around, and the one thing that I'm most excited for is Street Fighter 5. I played the beta a few weeks back, and I absolutely adored it.
So maybe you'll get the chance to do that.
Yeah.
So that's Rage and Justice. That's out hopefully early next year. And I've been with Nick from Makin Games.